So I'm old, 61, which is crazy to say that number out loud because I don't, it's just a number. I do not feel like whatever 61 is. Yeah, I am a lifelong educator. I was a teacher for years and now I'm a school counselor. I just began year 39 of my career, raised three beautiful little humans who are now on their own with their own families. So I am a grandmother to three beautiful babies. Really busy person. I'm a joiner. I get involved in a lot of stuff. I like to stay busy. I love that you do that like initial meeting with us and you really dig down into our history and what's going on here as well as the physical piece. Um, because when we examined my like journey with weight, it's just been a lifelong challenge. From the time I was a younger girl and my father passed away in an Italian family, everything centered around food. And then somewhere along the way while he was sick and because he was battling cancer, I learned to medicate with food, to eat my feelings, as kids today say. So that has been a probably a learned behavior that I've gotten a lot of comfort from at times, but overall it's made me pretty miserable most of my life. Because if you're anybody that's an emotional eater, if you're like me, you're aware that you're doing it. You're aware that you're in this cycle of eating and then feeling guilty. Like I have this distorted image of myself. Like I think I always think I look better than I really looked at times. I would feel a certain way, and then I like pretty sassy and cute, and then I look in the mirror, see a photograph of myself, and I'm like, ugh. It wasn't the reality wasn't really matching up with what was in here. Um, and so now when I look in the mirror, I like it. It's a match. And I've had people say, yeah, what are you doing different? Like you look so healthy. And somebody that I really admire that had no idea I was on this program saw me and I was in something sleeveless, which is, fun again. And and he said to me, wow, you really look fit. And I was completely excited about that. I've lost more inches than pounds. I've been so hung up on the scale my whole life, and those other programs are all about the scale. And then this program, we're talking about those non-scale victories. That's been a shift in my mindset, though. This program helps you embrace that. Before I would have been like, okay, I need to lose 30 pounds to go down 2 sizes, but no, that's happened. So going down a couple sizes, taking off 20 inches off my body. Um, and then the pounds and my endurance. I mean, I can lift more, I can work out longer, I'm stronger, I don't get winded I do like 60 to 70 flights of stairs a day in a 3-story school building. So, I was dying the first year I worked there. And now I'm just whipping up and down the steps and I'm not winded. So it's like all of those pieces that help me, feel successful. And I'm not even calling it a weight loss journey anymore, but just like a health journey. Because, I knew what to do. I've lost the same 20 pounds many times in my life and gained it back. Um, the other programs, I guess, in a sense, were easier because, whatever one it was, right, a corporate program, the formula was there and they kind of told you what to eat, and you're just tapping it in your phone. And it wasn't really a behavioral change. It was just a matter of picking the right numbers with your foods so that you hit a certain point level or what have you. Um, and it worked for me 3 different times. It worked for me, but it didn't last for me um, because it wasn't realistic to eat that way forever. And it was never addressing what was going on with my mindset. So this is different because you're educated in this program. You're responsible for learning. Um, how to manage the science of what you're putting in your body. And that I really always wanted to learn that about, food ratios and the micros and all of those things, but it was always so overwhelming whenever I started to read a book about it or look at an online group and try to educate myself. It was just too overwhelming. So this program, you've come up with a way to educate us, and we're learning about the science of food. And I'm still learning that, many months into this program. Um, and that, knowledge is power. So I don't need to, pay for a program to temporarily customize what I eat so that I take the weight off quickly. I'm paying for a program where I'm learning and investing in myself so that I can carry these habits forward for the rest of my life. I've never really done any kind of programming where you take the time to get into the mindset. And that's the part that was always missing for me that I think now is, yeah, what I was looking for all along. It's definitely not in my comfort zone to be, you know, working out with weights. And I never saw myself like doing this mild bodybuilding, but um now it's kind of cool. I mean, I'm kind of ripped in my arms and legs. I'm wearing some short shorts again. And I wanted the accountability. I know that about myself. I need accountability. So, turning in some data to you guys weekly. Um, I was wanting that. What I wasn't expecting was the investment that you were going to take in me. So, you and Sarah with, just lots and lots of communication, almost daily feedback, never, ever judging, always accepting and acknowledging progress and acknowledging, if something tough was going on, like an illness or a loss. I said I wasn't expecting the relationships. And I think that the relationships, again, kind of connected to mindset and heart set, is a big part of what makes so many people here successful. The community and the relationships, particularly with you and Sarah. I've had an injury, and you get somebody to customize your workout to, allow you to keep losing weight in inches while you're nursing an injury and to be safe and healthy and careful. Um, it's amazing, and that's the quality of the product that you offer us, is that you really take care of the whole person. Your mantra is there really, no bad foods. Um, so, and that's part of the responsibility that the client needs to own, is recognizing how to manage, what I want to eat in a day, or how to prepare for something that's coming up. There's a lot of transitions in a year. So I'm really glad that I'm giving myself like a year to go through all of that and figure it out. Yeah, I think my previous weight loss experiences were, very focused on the food. And not that this isn't, but I think you're equally, and for me, if not more, focused on the working out now and moving my body and resting my body. That's a different thing that I have never really done before. This is so cool because no matter what age you are, it challenges the human, right? I mean, if you see results, so you want to keep challenging yourself. And for me, I've been much better about the workouts. I'm really committed to the working out now. And I've changed my identity. I kind of see myself as a fit person now. And I love that. An investment in me. And when the grandbabies came, everything changed. And I want as many days as I can get so that I can see as much of them growing up as I can. It's just awesome. I mean, if I added up all the programs I've done over 40 years, it would exceed the cost of this. So you can, yeah, I've cut back on other things, gotten rid of some cable subscriptions, yeah, whatever I needed to do so that I could take this time for myself. And what I've gotten in return already has been worth it. I mean, I've just never been able to connect with a group and, leaders like you and Sarah to put it all together. And you empower us. So, what's the cost of becoming empowered, in control, successful, getting your confidence back, liking what you see in the mirror? You can't really put a price tag on that. You're going to quickly see results and realize that this is an exciting way to live. I mean, you feel in control. You're back in the driver's seat. You have a plan, you have a vision, and most importantly, you're getting all this support from you guys. It ended this idea that there's a diet, so that's over. This is this is health. I mean, really, I want it to be healthy. The fact that I'm thinner and got fit is just like, okay, it's like 3 for 1. But I mean, to be healthy, like to understand that it's kind of scary what they're selling us in the grocery store. I mean, we're reading labels, we're eating whole foods. I mean, I don't even like vegetables, but I've been able to do this. I've just learned so much about all of that. I can't even begin to make a list. The fitness, the mindset, the nutrition, it's a lot, but it didn't seem like a lot as I went through it because it's carefully introduced. It's you aid us and you assist us. You're building independent people that can live in a healthy state by making choices about their fitness and their food. It's been amazing. Thank you, Narit.